Hello traders, it's Petko Alexandru from Trading Academy. In today's video I will be showing you a super simple forex trading strategy that you can apply for the euro dollar chart on M15 time frame. Are you ready? Let's go. For that simple forex trading strategy, all you will need is just one indicator called the Bollinger Bands. So right now I am on the tradingview.com, which is a platform I've been using for technical analysis and price action trading. So you can use it no matter which broker you use. I usually do the analysis here and I execute the trades on other platforms. However, the platforms allows you to connect to some of the brokers. I haven't done that personally, so I'm not demonstrating it in this video. And if you have hard times finding the broker, check out the trusted brokers we use in the comments below. Now what I will do is I will add one indicator. As I've said, the strategy is very simple and easy to follow. You will see how it works, and the indicator that I will need is called the Bollinger Bands. So the Bollinger Bands is quite popular indicator, but what makes this strategy different is the parameters for the Bollinger Band. Now if I click on it and I go to settings, you will see that default parameters are length of 20 and standard deviation of 2. Now for that strategy we use length or period of 36 and deviation of 2.67, and I will click on OK and you will see there is a difference, and this difference matters a lot. So the strategy is super simple and I will go straight to it. I will be buying whenever the price gets below the lower band of the Bollinger Band and gets back in. So right over here, immediately I see a perfect example, okay? An awesome position that will catch a nice reversal. Okay, so whenever we have a bar opening below the lower band, so this bar over here opened below the lower band, and if the next bar opens inside the Bollinger Bands, then we buy. Okay, so right over here we will be buying, and I will put a horizontal line so you can see where exactly it is. And then I have stop loss of 80 pips below and take profit of 70 pips below. Now with this example I don't need to put them on the chart because obviously we are hitting the take profit. Alright, so you can see at what moment the strategy will be buying. Now, as every strategy, for sure there are losing trades. So I will give you an idea about a losing trade. Right over here I can see one. So let me zoom it. I will drag the entry point right to that moment. Okay, here it is. Let me just show it to you. The price gets outside of the Bollinger Bands. We have a bar that opens below, and on the opening of the next one we will be buying, right? And the price is 120.22. We have a take profit, as I've said, of 70, so it will be at 120.92. okay, much higher, 120.92, and let me put it precisely, okay, 120.92, somewhere right here. Okay, and at the same time I'm just copy pasting the line. I will have a stop loss. This stop loss will be 80 pips lower, which will make it 119.62. 119.62. Here it is. And what happens? Boom, the stop loss was hit. Okay, so every strategy on the market has its losing trades, and right over here you saw a great example where obviously we will have a profitable trade. Now let's follow along and see where the previous trade is. Now if I move the chart randomly, I will show you a few more examples. Okay, so here we have one, At that moment we have a bar opening below the Bollinger Band, and on the opening of the next one we have a price of 120.68. As we said, the take profit for the strategy is 70 pips, which will make it at 121.38. 121.38, here it is, and we will have the stop loss somewhere below, and to be precise it will be at 119.88 right over here. But you can see what happens. We buy, and here the price goes towards the take profit, doesn't reach it, goes in a sideways, and here is the take profit. Now if I continue that, you will see that we have profitable trades and we have losing trades. And you might wonder, how come this strategy will be profitable if we have slightly bigger stop loss and compared to the take profit? Well, the thing is that these parameters with the Bollinger Bands and take profit, the stop loss, they were back tested, and I've been using a software called EA Studio, which proves that these parameters, stop loss, take profit, Bollinger Bands, with the parameters of 36 and standard deviation of 267, give us a fantastic balance chart. So this is the result. You can see there are losing trades. As I've said, with every strategy there are losing trades, but that's incredibly simple forex trading strategy that uses one entry indicator, stop loss, and take profit, and we have an exit condition which you may want to add to the strategy. Okay, average true range indicator crosses the level line downward, and here are the parameters 60 and level of 0.13. So you just add that indicator on the chart, and whenever the average true range crosses the level line downward, you can close your position, and this is for the long entries. So the EI Studio software simply backtests any strategy with the exact parameters. So for example, if I want to test it with period of 38 instead of 36 and I click on accept, you will see that there is a huge difference in the balance chart, right? The equity line goes sideways for quite a long time. As well, if I want to add any indicator, I can do that, and if I click on accept, I will see the difference. And I just picked one randomly, the DMarker, to show you that the EI Studio or any other strategy builder that you use will save you tons of time to backtest and experiment over a demo account, over the chart, because I can do that days, weeks, months, calculations with Excel. But you know what the hard part is when you backtest a strategy over the chart? For example, I have two entries here. I have one here and I have another one here. So which one was the first? What happened before that? If I had a trade over here, was the stop loss hit already so I can take that trade? Or maybe I'm in a sell trade and at that moment I'm hitting the take profit. I don't know, and I will just need to go back and go back and go back and start from the beginning, while the strategy builder shows you exactly the trades one after another. If I go through the chart, you see where exactly we had a buy, and here are more trades. So let me just press Control and left arrow. You can see where I have another buy, and if I press it again, I will see another buy, and here is another short. So I know exactly at which date, what moment, what were the values, where the trades were open and closed, and I can easily find the best parameters for that strategy, for that time frame and that asset. So keep in mind that this strategy applies only for euro-dollar on M15 chart. If I change, for example, to M30, you will see that I will have much worse performance. So that strategy was created for the euro-dollar for M15, and you should not change the time frame. What you can do as well is you can import the historical data from your broker. As you can see, I have imported data from many brokers, and you can test how exactly this strategy will behave over the historical data from your broker. You can do that from the data tab on AI Studio. Alright guys, so this is a super simple forex trading strategy that you can use for euro-dollar on M15 time frame, and you will be surprised with the results. And as well with AI Studio, you can trade with Expert Advisor. I can export it for MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 if you are a fan of algo trading like me. But keep in mind, no matter if you trade manually or automatically, you need to follow the trades precisely and strictly. Don't fall into the emotions. Don't get afraid if you see a few consecutive losing trades. Give it more time, practice on a demo account before you make conclusions for the strategy. And if you decide to trade it with the robot, don't fall into emotions to close the trades manually, to move or drag the stop loss and the take profit. The idea of having stop loss and take profit is that once you put it on the chart, that's the level and you don't touch it, okay? The price will hit one of the two, but the statistics show and the performance shows that the strategy actually does more profits than losses with the parameters I showed to you. Alright, so if you have any questions about the strategy, any comments, ideas, please drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to discuss them with you. And of course, if you don't want to miss more of my trading strategies on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so you will be notified whenever we upload new content and free videos. Take care and enjoy trading. Bye.